Good evening, everybody. We are starting the third unit of entrepreneurship, and in the third module or third unit, we can say entrepreneur stimulation is there. So, what is stimulation? Stimulation means motivation. In what way the entrepreneurs get motivated so that he can exploit the factors and so that he can find the innovative solution. And because we know that environment is there, there is some impact of environment to the entrepreneur. So, how the entrepreneur is using the resources or how the entrepreneur is using certain opportunities to make himself develop, and how there are different kind of factors which support to the entrepreneur or stimulate the entrepreneur, how the entrepreneur gets motivated, and how the dynamics of the entrepreneurs can take place because of using certain opportunities, because of exploiting certain opportunities or identifying certain opportunities. So we can discuss what are the motivation factor, what are the stimulation to the entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur stimulation and business environment. Entrepreneur stimulation is significantly affected by opportunity which are provided by entrepreneur environment. So every entrepreneur are in the search of opportunities, and these opportunities is being derived by the entrepreneur from its environment. Which environment? The entrepreneurial environment. Entrepreneurial environment means what? The place where the entrepreneurs are doing the business and those factors which affects the business of the entrepreneur is known as entrepreneurial environment. Entrepreneurial environment means what? The surrounding place of entrepreneur का सराउंडिंग प्लेस को जहाँ पे एंटरप्रेन्योर रहता है, जहाँ पे एंटरप्रेन्योर अपना बिजनेस करता है, और जिन जो फैक्टर उसको उसके बिजनेस को इन्फ्लुएंस करता है उसे क्या बोलेंगे? एंटरप्रेन्योर एनवायरनमेंट बोलेंगे. एंटरप्रेन्योर एनवायरनमेंट हमेशा एक एंटरप्रेन्योर को इन्फ्लुएंस करेगा, स्टिमुलेट करेगा, वो डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली इन्फ्लुएंस करेगा वो उसके बिजनेस को एस्टेब्लिश करने में, उसके बिजनेस को आगे ले जाने में, एंड इट हैविंग ए गुड इम्पैक्ट एज वेल एज बैड इम्पैक्ट आल्सो विद दैट पर्टिकुलर एंटरप्रेन्योर एनवायरनमेंट. जिस प्लेस में एंटरप्रेन्योर अपना बिजनेस करेगा उस बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट में डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली फैक्टर्स, तमाम फैक्टर उसके बिजनेस को इन्फ्लुएंस करेंगे. उसे क्या बोलेंगे? उस कंडीशन को हम क्या बोलेंगे? एंटरप्रेन्योरल एनवायरनमेंट बोलेंगे. So what is the nature of entrepreneurial environment? These are the nature of entrepreneurial environment. So these are the natures. So what is that? Environment is inseparable from business. You can't separate the entrepreneur business from its environment. Always the environment is there with the particular entrepreneur. So it is also always there with the particular business. So the nature of the particular entrepreneur environment, you can't separate the business with the environment. Always there is a link between the business of the entrepreneur and its environment. Then dynamic. The environment is always change. Always it sees certain changes in its business. And business lacks control over environment. There are certain environment of the entrepreneur which lacks control over the particular business. It is the entrepreneur who could not control some factor is not within the control of entrepreneur. Internal and external factors. There are certain internal factors which can be controllable by the entrepreneur. We can discuss later. And there are certain external factors which can't be controllable by the entrepreneur. So कुछ फैक्टर जो होता है इंटरनल होता है, कुछ फैक्टर एक्सटर्नल होता है जो कि डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली एक एंटरप्रेन्योर को इन्फ्लुएंस करता है अपने बिजनेस को आगे ले जाने में. सो जिस फैक्टर को एंटरप्रेन्योर कंट्रोल कर पाएगा उसे इंटरनल फैक्टर बोलते हैं. जो फैक्टर कंट्रोल के बाहर है एंटरप्रेन्योर का उसे एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर बोलेंगे. देन इट इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स and it is a multifaceted. Complex, it is interlinked with different kind of internal factors, micro factors, macro factors, and it is multifaceted, means all the factors are interlinked to each other. Then opportunities and obstacles. There are some opportunities which will arise to a entrepreneur. He should use those opportunities, and he has to face the obstacles, he has to fight the challenges also, he has to face the threats also of his business also. So that's why there is always opportunity as well as obstacles for the entrepreneurial environment. Then uncertainty, there is always uncertainty will come for any kind of business. You have to see that your business should face the uncertainty, and you have to operate the business in the uncertainty environment. If you are selling the product today, it is not guaranteed that tomorrow the product will be sellable. Tomorrow there will be no influence to the government sectors, or the government influence, political pressure will not be there. You can't give guarantee. So that's why in a uncertain environment only you have to operate your business. So we can say these are the nature of the entrepreneurial environment. So what is the benefits of entrepreneurs environment? What are the benefits? These are the benefits of entrepreneurial environment. Identification of opportunities and threat. In the case of entrepreneurial environment, the entrepreneur has to identify whatever the opportunities are there, where he can use the opportunities, where he can scalable that opportunity, he can sell its product and get the benefit, that is the favorable condition to his business. And there are threats will be always be there in the business also. So if you know the entrepreneurial environment, you can identify the opportunity and you should take certain precaution against the threats. Threats means the particular challenges that are coming, you have to take certain precautions also. Then providing directions, because of you know your entrepreneurial environment, through that entrepreneurial environment you that gives a direction, which way you have to go, which path you have to follow, which direction you have to go. That is the entire, we can say, Google make like that. If you know your entrepreneurial environment, it will be helpful for your business. Then protecting from competition, when you aware of the facts of the environment, आपको जानकारी हासिल है कौन सा फैक्टर इन्फ्लुएंस करता है मार्केट में, कौन है, कंपटीशन कितना है. So it will also helpful for your business, for your entrepreneurial environment, to protect yourself against your competitor. Why? Because you're always alert of your business. You are keeping your eyes, you're keeping your ears. So every time you are having the full sense of what are the things happening in and around of your business. So that's why you know your competition, that will helpful for your business against the competition. So it can protect from the competition. Then determination of firm's strength and weakness. If you know your entrepreneurial environment, it can guide you, it can give you that what are the strength of your business. तुम्हारे बिजनेस का स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, तुम्हारे बिजनेस का वीकनेस क्या है, तुम्हारे बिजनेस का मेरिट क्या है, तुम्हारे बिजनेस का डीमेरिट क्या है, किन किन चीजों में आप अपने बिजनेस को, बिजनेस में यूनिकनेस है आपका बिजनेस, और किन किन चीज में आपका बिजनेस माहिर है, किन किन चीज में आपका लिमिटेशन है. उस चीजों के ऊपर आप गौर कर सकते हो अगर आपको एंटरप्रेन्योर एनवायरनमेंट आपको स्टडी करते हो तो. Affects business significantly. If you go with the study of the entrepreneurial environment, it can affect your business significantly by knowing all the factors which can influence your business. Then reduces uncertainty. Always we told that always in case of entrepreneurial environment, uncertainty will always be there. Always we don't know what will come in the next moment itself. So that's why it can reduce your uncertainty of the business whenever you are going for the entrepreneurial environment study, or whenever the entrepreneurial environment will be there. So these are the benefits of entrepreneurial environment. Okay. Then classification of entrepreneurial environment. So there are two type of entrepreneurial environment will be there. One is internal environment, another one external environment. So what are the things which can come under the internal environment, what are the things which can come under external environment? So what are the things which can come under the internal environment? Internal environment means those environment which is within your control, where the particular company, it is related to the particular company only, that is the internal environment. External environment means which is beyond the particular business environment of the particular company, outside of the company, external environment. And some factor which can be controllable, that is micro environment, and macro environment is not at all controllable. So What are the internal environment will come across by the entrepreneur? First one is financial resources. These are the factors under the internal environment. First one is financial resources, the value system, your mission, your vision of the business, your objective of the business, your internal power relationship, तुम्हारे सुपीरियर सबऑर्डिनेट का रिलेशनशिप क्या है, तुम्हारा रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट क्या है, तुम्हारा प्लांट एंड मशीनरी कितना है, और तुम्हारा जो मकसद क्या है, तुम्हारा जो विजन क्या है. विजन हमेशा 10-15 साल के बाद तुम अपने बिजनेस को कौन सा स्टेज में देखना चाहते हो, वो बिजनेस है, वो विजन है आपका. और मिशन क्या है, मिशन आप व्हाट इज द पर्पज ऑफ योर बिजनेस एग्जिस्टेंस, किस पर्पज के लिए आपका बिजनेस एग्जिस्टेंस है आज के जमाने में. सो उसे क्या बोलते हैं, हम मिशन बोलते हैं. आपका शॉर्ट टर्म गोल क्या है, आपका लॉन्ग टर्म गोल क्या है, आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है, और आप किन किन आधार के ऊपर, किन किन एथिकल स्टैंडर्ड के ऊपर, किन किन कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट ऑफ डूइंग द बिजनेस यू आर डूइंग, कितना आपके पास फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेस है, कितना मनी अवेलेबल है, whether it is the right time to do for the investment or not. So these are all coming under financial resources. Then research and development, that is also a internal environment. कितना आप बढ़ावा देते हैं इंजीनियरिंग को, कितना आप बढ़ावा देते हैं रिसर्च को. Then physical and human resources, the plant machinery as well as the human resources, which is the most important part, that is the workers or employees. So these all are the internal environment factors, we can say, which can be controllable by the entrepreneur himself if he take certain precautions. Then next is external environment. Under external environment, two things will come. One is micro environment and the other is macro environment. This micro environment is somehow little bit controllable, but macro environment, the controlling by the entrepreneur is a little bit difficult. So what can come under the micro environment? Supplier, customer, market intermediaries, public and competitors. So supplier, who are the suppliers? Supplier are the creditors who are supply the goods to the particular organization. They are the supplier. We have to have a right bargaining power from the supplier, and we have to see that we are getting a longer credit period from our supplier, so that our bargaining power will be stronger. Then customer is the heart of any kind of business. They are treated as god of any kind of business, and you have to deliver the goods to your customer. So that's why delighting of the customer is very much important. So that is also coming under the micro environment. Then market intermediaries means what? Whenever any product will reach to the customer, it start from the manufacturer, then wholesaler, then distributor, then retailer, and final consumer. These are all coming under the middleman, or these are all coming under what? Market intermediary. Market intermediary means wholesaler, distributor, retailer. These are all market intermediary. If all the chain of the market intermediary is small, then your bargaining power becomes stronger as an entrepreneur. If the chain is quite more, then your bargaining power will less. If more margin will be asked by the distributor or the wholesaler, then there is a problem for the entrepreneur. So marketing intermediaries or market intermediaries is important, a factor which influences to the entrepreneur. Then public, besides the customer, there are certain public who are there who are not using your product, but directly or indirectly from your business they are getting impacted. So you should see that from your product there is a less dangerous of your product to the environment, because all the publics are living in the environment. And you should see that because your product, there are certain people are getting employed. So that's why the public plays a most important role in case of any kind of entrepreneurship. Then competitors, the competitors who are there in the outside, who are selling a product which is homogeneous to you, and who are charging different prices, and who are having same type of kind of business as at par with you. So you also have to compete with them. You have to sell your product, you have to have your market share. So that's why it is important that competitor is also a particular factor which can influence to a particular entrepreneur. So that is coming under the category of micro environment. If as an entrepreneur, if you take certain precautions, definitely you will have in your hand these factors, micro environmental factors controllable, from supplier, customer, market intermediaries, public as well as competitors. These are all what micro environment factors. Then macro environment means those factors generally which is outside the particular business and which controlling is very difficult to the entrepreneur. यहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है, कौन कंट्रोल करेगा? एंटरप्रेन्योर। यहाँ पे मैक्रो एनवायरनमेंट को कंट्रोल करना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, ने ये थोड़ा नहीं पूरा डिफिकल्ट है कंट्रोल करने के लिए। सो व्हाट आर द फैक्टर विच कैन कम अंडर द मैक्रो एनवायरनमेंट? इकोनॉमिकल फैक्टर, पॉलिटिकल फैक्टर, सोशियो कल्चरल फैक्टर, technological factor, natural factor, demographical factor, international and global factor. So these are all influencing the macro environmental factors. Under this particular thing we have to discuss economical factors. What is economical factors? Economic factor जनरली एक देश में कितना एम्प्लॉयमेंट है, देश का जीडीपी कितना है, देश का पर कैपिटा इनकम कितना है, देश का इन्फ्लेशन रेट कितना है, देश का एक्सचेंज रेट कितना है, देश का इंटरेस्ट रेट कितना है। इंटरेस्ट रेट कम या ज्यादा होने से एक बिजनेस को इन्फ्लुएंस करता है। डॉलर के मुकाबले इंडियन रूपी अगर बढ़ा या घटा, उस चीज से भी क्या होता है, एक बिजनेस को इन्फ्लुएंस होता है। सो दीज आर ऑल व्हाट इकोनॉमिकल फैक्टर विच इन्फ्लुएंसिंग। देन पॉलिटिकल फैक्टर्स, देश में एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी जो कि रूलिंग पार्टी है, गवर्नमेंट कितना आपके प्रोजेक्ट को, आपके कंपनी को सपोर्ट करता है, वो फैक्टर भी मायना रखता है आपके बिजनेस को आगे ले जाने में। पॉलिटिकल पार्टी कितना सपोर्ट करता है, पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का आइडियोलॉजी कितना है, कैसा है, वो फैक्टर भी इन्फ्लुएंस करता है। ओपोजिशन क्या है, ओपोजिशन स्ट्रांग है या वीक है, वो चीज भी आपको बिजनेस को आगे ले जाने में मदद करता है। देन सोशियो कल्चरल, after the political factor, then socio-cultural. We know that social factors like caste, like different kind of education, then religion, your language, your culture, your tradition, these are all factors which are influencing. So this is the social culture factor which which the entrepreneur has to consider uh, in a much more emphasis manner to do the business. Then technological factor means the way the technologies are changing, the pace of the technology, the way the technology is moving. So that factor is also, you have to be uh, updated with the latest technology, innovative technology, and you should be away from the outdated technology. That is the factor which influencing to the entrepreneur. Then natural factor, the climate of the country, whether the rainfall is good or bad, whether the crop will be good or bad, the monsoon will come at the right time or not, is there any natural calamity like flood or earthquake or any kind of fire in a particular region also. So that is also an important factor, and which is not at all controllable by the particular entrepreneur. Then demographic factor, the region where you are, the north zone, south zone, then geographical area, that is, then your age, your sex, that is gender, and these are education qualification, these are all influencing for any kind of business. Then international and global factor, the competition that is prevailing in the global market, whether you are charging huge amount of import duty or excise duty, whether you are able to sell your product, the exim policy, export import policy, these are all coming under the international and global factor. These all factors which are not controllable by the entrepreneur, that is coming under the MAC or a macro environment. These all factors influencing to the particular entrepreneur. Then components of economic environment. Now we are going to discuss what are the components of economic environment. Why? Because we are discussing the components of economic environment, because these are the factors, the economic environment. Under the macro we discussed the economical factor that is coming under the economy environment, which is not controllable by the particular entrepreneur. So that's why it is important. So what are the components which can come under the economy environment? Economic condition. So what kind of economic condition is prevailing in a particular country. देश में जीडीपी कितना है, देश का इंटरेस्ट रेट, जो बैंक का इंटरेस्ट रेट कितना है, the different kind of things will be, the employment rate कितना है, पॉपुलेशन क्या है, जीडीपी क्या है, एक्सचेंज रेट कितना है, इंटरेस्ट रेट कितना है, सो इन्फ्लेशन रेट कितना है, ये जो क्या है देश का इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन है, वो भी क्या है इन्फ्लुएंस करता है कि एंटरप्रेन्योर को, जो कि इकोनॉमिक एनवायरनमेंट में आता है. Then economic policy, the different kind of economic policy will be there, like uh, like credit policy, or we can say fiscal policy, monetary policy, or exim policy also coming under economic policies, where this particular monetary policy is all about the change in the rate for the economy by circulating the flow of the money in the economy, where RBI plays a most important role in case of any kind of we can say monetary policy which is coming under the economic policy. Also the fiscal policy, fiscal policy means the government's expenditure as well as income in a particular country, that is coming under the fiscal policy, whether government is charging high tax or low tax, that is also influencing, that is coming under the economic policy under the head of fiscal policy. Then also there are different kind of export import policy also of a country, that also influences to the economic policy. Then international economy environment, देश में क्या है इकोनॉमी एनवायरनमेंट कैसा प्रिवेल कर रहा है एक देश से दूसरे देश. Nowadays, due to the COVID-19, nobody would like to do the business with the China. So and what is the kind of relationship between the one country and to another country? So these are all coming under the international economy environment. Then economic legislation and economic system, the way the economic there are different kind of laws are formed or laws are framed under the economy, that is also important. Then economic system will come under the three categories, one whether the capitalism is there or socialism is there or mixed economy is there, whether government is taking the whole part or any private sector is taking the part, or both are taking the part is important. If government is only taking the part, the public sector is taking only the part, like in USSR, in regarding the marketing, regarding the distribution, regarding the manufacture, regarding the production, then that is coming under the category of socialist. Then capitalist mean like USA and UK, where the private sectors are allowed for the production, distribution, marketing of the goods and services. So that is a capitalistic system of economy, where India is a mixed economy, where both public sector as well private sector is having the role to play in case of production, distribution of the goods and services. So these are all coming under the economy environment, which is related to the economy of a particular country, where the economic condition, economic policies, international economic environment, economic legislation, and economic system will come. Then economic system, as I told earlier, capitalism, socialism, and mixed economy. Then political and legal environment, politico-legal environment, political environment and legal environment, they are related to each other. So political environment and legal environment is also influencing to the entrepreneur. So what is political environment? What can come under the political environment? Under the political environment, the ideology of the political party, the psychology of the political party, the ruling party, the opposition party's nature, whether they are promoting the particular organization or not promoting the organization. When Tata came to the Indian market, Tata's Nano, there it was first plan to set in the first plan to set in West Bengal Singur, but due to the political crisis, due to the not that good environment from the Mamata Banerjee government in the West Bengal, Tata Nano shifted from the West Bengal Singur to the Gujarat Sanand, where the BJP government was there, where Narendra Modi government was there, who supported this Tata Nano. So that's why it is the political parties, their role is important. So also in Navin Patnaik government, no doubt they are allowing, but The local area people, they are not supporting for any kind of Vedant or any kind of post-scope like projects. So the political party involvement, the government's role is important for establishing the particular company or establishing any kind of entrepreneurship. So government's goals, government policies, and stability of the government is important. Whether the government is continuing for a 10 years or 5 years, 10 years like that, that is also important. The way they are changing the rules, regulation, that is also important in case of political and legal environment. These are the components and factors affecting the political legal environment. Government laws, गवर्नमेंट का लॉ क्या है, द नेशनल डिफेंस पोस्चर क्या है, देश में कितना खर्चा करते हैं हम डिफेंस में, गवर्नमेंट का फॉरेन पॉलिसी क्या है, देन पॉलिटिकल स्टेबिलिटी कितना है, कितने कितने ईयर तक एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी टिकेगा, रूलिंग पार्टी कंटिन्यू करेगा, पॉलिटिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का क्या है रोल, लाइक different political organizations are there in India. There are different political parties are there. Then provision of the constitution, constitution क्या बोलता है, संविधान क्या बोलता है, judicial decision, high court and lawyers, high courts, supreme courts, different kind of law administration are there, different kind of decisions also coming. So these are all political and legal factors which can influence for the growth of any kind of business. पॉलिटिकल पार्टी कितना है, उसका आइडियोलॉजी क्या है, उसका फिलोसफी क्या है, रूलिंग पार्टी क्या बढ़ावा देगा, क्या ओपोजिशन सपोर्ट करेगा, क्या कितने देर तक सपोर्ट करेगा, कितने दिनों तक सपोर्ट करेगा, पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को कैसे लॉबी किया जा सकता है, पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को कैसे इन्फ्लुएंस किया जा सकता है, कौन सा पॉलिटिकल पार्टी आएंगे, देश का जो फॉरेन पॉलिसी कितना है, गवर्नमेंट का रूल रेगुलेशन क्या है, कौन कौन रूल फ्रेम करेगा, और कि कौन कौन रूल फ्रेम करने से तुम्हारे बिजनेस को इफेक्ट करेगा. सो ये सारे चीज क्या आते हैं, हमारे पॉलिटिकल लीगल एनवायरनमेंट पे आते हैं, जो कि एक एंटरप्रेन्योर को इन्फ्लुएंस करता है. सो टुडे वी डिस्कस अबाउट द एंटरप्रेन्योर एनवायरनमेंट, where there are different kind of entrepreneurs, there are different kind of environments which influence to the particular entrepreneur, which stimulates the entrepreneur, and entrepreneur has to take these environment factors as the opportunities. They have to explore such opportunity and make the opportunity to to be capitalized in the particular business. And we discuss there are different classification of entrepreneur environment, internal as well as external. Internal is related to the particular business, particular company within the control, and external there is micro environment and macro environment that influence to the particular entrepreneur. And micro environments, it is somehow controllable, and macro environment is not controllable by the particular entrepreneur. And under micro we discuss about the supplier, customer, market intermediaries, public and competitors. And under macro environment we discuss about briefly about how economical factors as well as political and legal factors which can influence to the entrepreneur. This is all about today's class. Thank you for listening patiently.